and welcome to our channel.
Keep watching if you guys want to see us refinish a buffet. Okay, now we're going to clean it first. We're going to just use an antibacterial cleaner. It's best to use like a degreaser to get off all the dirt. And then we're going to go back with some wet rag to wipe off all the cleaner too.
When you start a new piece, make sure you always wipe it down with some kind of cleaner and a rag. This piece looked pretty clean, but you can tell from this how much grime was built up that you can't even see. That end.
Wait, can you show me how dirty it is? Okay, now we're going to be sanding it, but before we start doing that, I just want to show you guys that this was like loose, this little piece of trim on the side. So we put some glue, my husband and I, he helped me put some glue, and then we brad nailed it in 3 different spots just so it'd have some more support while it was drying. Okay, so we took off the hardware and we took off the doors. We wiped it down a little more in the spots where it needed to be and where the hardware was. And now we are going to use an oil-based primer and we're gonna prime it. We're not gonna sand because it's already sticky enough on its own. It's looking a lot better already. We got all the body and the drawers and the doors painted, or primed I mean, and we'll see tomorrow if we need to put a second coat of it, but that will be it for tonight. And we took off the hinges just to make it easier to paint too, just in case you guys are wondering. Okay, so this is the paint that we're going to be using. It's Hello Hobby. It's from Walmart. We're going to use the Swan White color, and it's a chalk paint.
So some of you may be wondering why we used an oil-based primer with a chalk paint. We used this one because this particular piece was yellowing when we used just the paint. So with an oil-based primer, it will block the yellowing for your projects.
Okay, so first we're going to be using this Minwax Rustic Beige stain. So I'm going to put it all over, and then we're going to let it dry, and then we're going to use Early American over the top of that. Okay, so sadly the Hello Hobby paint is not going to work out. We painted 3 coats on everything, and it was still like you could just rub your finger on it, your fingernail, like very lightly, and it would rub off. So that's a really not great sign. So anyway, I think it's more of what the name is. It's just like hobby paint, craft paint kind of thing is what I'm guessing, not so much for furniture. So we're going to use this Rustoleum Milk Paint instead. It's in classic white. I've already painted 1 coat of it, and it's definitely a better coverage, and yeah. So we got it painted. We painted the body twice and it looks pretty good. We painted the drawers twice, and then the front of the drawers we painted twice, but the back we've had to paint like 3 times, and this one looks pretty good, but the other 2 might need just a few little touch-ups, and then all of it will be done being painted. I stained the top again, but I think we're going to stain it one more time with jacobean to make it a little darker, because it's just not really absorbing the stain as much as we'd like it to.
So we realized that the holes on these drawers were not in alignment. It would cause all the holes to be crooked. So we filled in the holes with bondo. The reason why we use bondo, which is made for cars, is because it does not shrink like wood filler would. So you just dab it on in the holes and then sand it off. And generally we would have done this before we painted so that you don't get something that looks like this. But we didn't realize it till after they had been painted that they were crooked when we went to do just a sample pull on there. So make sure you do it before you paint. But if not, you just sand and repaint.
Okay, so it's pretty much finished. We got the doors on, the drawers in, and we got it all waxed. We got the knobs on. We still need to put the poles on, but I'm gonna have my husband help me with that later. But other than that, it is completely finished.
Thanks for watching.
If you guys haven't already, subscribe so you can see future videos, and we'll see you next time. Bye. So this is the paint that we're going to be using. Okay, so this is the paint that we're going to be using. Ow.